Hey guys, welcome to another video. Thanks for joining today. Today I just wanted to talk a little bit about my recent training and my upcoming race plans. This past week I was actually having a little bit of trouble recovering because I wasn't sleeping well. Not exactly sure what was causing that, but it seems to be better. I've been sleeping better the last few nights. But Monday I went out and I did 3.6 miles. I actually was trying to do a tempo workout. I started the tempo workout. I probably got a little over halfway through it, and then I just didn't feel good and I quit. So then I just finished off with an easy mile or two and called it a day at 3.6 miles. But it was okay. Still got in a little bit of a hard effort. It has been here in North Texas, we are having some really hot weather. Every day we've been getting up to 105 to 108 Fahrenheit, and even when we wake up in the mornings it's been in the mid 80s. So we're never really getting much relief from the heat. So I'm not putting a lot of pressure on myself to do a lot of hard training. I just am trying to stay consistent and get in some stuff. Tuesday I just went for like a 3.5 mile walk. Wednesday I got on the treadmill. I did like 7.1 miles, and I also walked a little over a mile. Thursday I went out to the Trinity 5000 series. During the day I just did a little bit of walk of about 3 miles, but I went out to Trinity 5000 to do my last 5K race of the last one in the point series. There's one final one this Thursday. It was a 12 race series, 5Ks every Thursday in Fort Worth along the Trinity River. I was in third place in the series for my age 60 to 64 age group. I was trying to hold on to that because if you can finish in the top 3 in your age group, you get a t-shirt at the end of the year. Everybody that places in the age group, in their age group or overall, gets a t-shirt at the end of the year. And if you're in the top 3, your name is on the shirt. Last year I was second in the 55 to 59 age group. I was just trying to get on the shirt this year. Going into this final race, I was 1 point behind second place and 2 points ahead of fourth place. So I was just trying to go out and get a few points and make sure I stay on the shirt. Well, it turns out the guy that was in second did not show up. It was 106 degrees at the start, so I did not have a real fast race. I ran like 28:09, which is actually a pretty slow time, but I'm happy with it. It was good enough in that heat. Anyway, I ended up second this week, which was enough to actually move me past this guy in second, and I ended up second in the series. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'll be able to collect a shirt this next week that has my name in real small print, but it's still kind of a cool incentive and a neat thing. So that was my Thursday. Friday I just again walked some, like a 1.7 miles. Saturday I went and met some friends of mine, Ross and Carol and Ginger, and they run with a group called the Running Family, and they were meeting at 5 a.m. on Saturday morning, and they were just going to walk 13 miles. They're trying to keep their endurance up and getting starting at 5 a.m. to try to beat a little bit of the heat before the sun came out. So I went over and met them in Fort Worth, and we did a 13-mile walk. Really enjoyed visiting. We weren't moving real quick, but we kept a nice steady pace, and then had a nice breakfast afterwards. So it was a nice time visiting. Then yesterday I went out and I went to my Trailhead Running Supply that I work at. I was going to be working in the afternoon, but I went to our group run that we call Dirt Church on Sunday morning. It started at 9 a.m. I did a little under 8 miles. And it's the first time I really got to run in my TerraVenture Force, and I enjoyed that. I walked a little bit. So for the week, I really only ran 21.6 miles. I walked 24.5 miles, so a combined 46-mile week. I'll take it, especially in this heat, and not being real specific what I'm training for. What I've got coming up, I really haven't committed to a lot yet this fall. I am signed up for my Hula Loop series, which is a series of 6-hour races starting September 10th. Every other Sunday we run it's a 6-hour race, and we run loops. I'm not really planning to go hard at this, and there will be weeks I will stop early. I am real often scheduled to work on Sunday afternoons, so I'm not planning to ask off unless I pick a particular week that I'm going to go all out. So if they schedule me on Sunday, I'll probably go out and just do the first couple hours of the 6 hours just to get in long run work. If I'm not scheduled, I'll probably stay the whole 6 hours and get in several miles. But for me, it's just good long training, starting to get used to running long again. And I'll start going further and further and maybe a little faster as it gets a little cooler. So that's kind of my plan with that series. It's more to be social and to get in some long runs. But don't really have any big goals right now, unless I just pick out one race to kind of go for it later. Other than that, the only other race I guess I'm trying up for 2 other races. On September 23rd, I'm running the Paris Pear Half. I'm really looking forward to that. Paris Pear is a race put on by the trail running company Blaze Trails. They pretty well put on all trail races. They do have this one race along the Net Trail in Paris, Texas, and a portion of the trail that we run on there is actually paved through Paris. So it is a road run, but with a nice canopy of trees, which actually helps keep down the heat a little bit. It's a fun, fast course. I'm going to go out there and run the half marathon. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking at some few other trail races that I might jump in and do one this fall. I haven't really decided which one or ones I'm going to do. And the only other thing I'm signed up for right now is I am signed up for the Perpetual Motion 24-hour race the first week in December. I've also found that the Hula Loop and the build-up of the miles really helps in getting ready for that. So anyway, that's really my plans right now. Right now I'm just trying to stay consistent and get in some decent mileage, whether it's running or walking. I'm not worried about speed right now. And then trying to pick up my distance some in the fall so I can pick out some things to go for. Anyway, that's it for my weekly update. I hope you found it interesting. I hope your training's going super well and that you're able to stay cool this summer. Other than that, have a great day and keep moving.